A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Daniel Norris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Get up, ball.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Settling in now, Ben Paulson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Guzman giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. And Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Come on now.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to off.
At the plate,
Third
Steve
baseman, number
Cook.
13.
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, let him fly up there, huh?
1-0 count. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hitter, Starlin Castro.
All right, come on now.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground to third. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Harrison.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, what? To first. He's out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another chance?
Number
Steve
13.
Cook.
Steve Cook.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Guzman. And the inning is over. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. This game's all tied at 4. Digging in to try it again.
Third baseman, number 13.
Cook.
Steve Cook.
Like you can. Come on. Come on, Biggin.
Here's the first pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Stepping into the box, Ted Shepard. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Need you up here.
And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Catcher.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Second and third, 2 away.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Vila moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Digging in once again, Salvador Vila. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5 tonight's final. Chicago with their 80th win to pace the division. Rafael Guzman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left.
MLB Network's coverage of baseball on this Wednesday night brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Boone Harmon gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. His ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Standing in, Steve Cook. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Here we go.
Now the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He's set. Here's the 3. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Justin Upton.
The 0-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rodrigo Cardona. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
They square one up. One time.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Number 33 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So stepping in, Steve
number
Cook
13
comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Your pitch only, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And there's ball 1.
Hey, get a good one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
See it, drive it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ready with another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Full count. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So striding in, Blake Swihart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go. Come on, big guy.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Looped out toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir. White Sox pick up just the 1. It's stretch time in Motown. And the White Sox are out in front, 7-3. Striding in once again, Steve
Third baseman
comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Right guy, right place.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hey, keep
He's
it going.
set. Here
Punch
comes
up
the
for us,
1-1.
guy.
And a
New
fastball
ball,
in the
1
dirt
strike.
that's taken for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Your turn now. No one better.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart.
batting,
He comes into this
catcher,
appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So nothing doing in the White Sox 9th. It's last chance time for the Tigers. They're down 3. It's 7-4.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chicago blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Tillman earns win number 7 on the season. Boone Harmon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Dan Straley gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Salvador Vila. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on the show. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first two games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit to third. Castellanos is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready now, Osmeal Pinto. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, 2 down here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 cue shot here out towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Digging in, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hey, one time, right now.
Here comes the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Let it rip up there. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. 5th inning, about time they got a hit.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
That'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Striding into the box, Justin Upton.
Number 8.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter,
One
Justin
run, just
Upton.
one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Halfway, have a look.
Iglesias ranging into the outfield, one away. Digging in now, Delino DeShields.
Center fielder
He got
number
on top
6,
of one and was a ground out
Delino
victim last time.
DeShields.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate, Rodrigo Cardona.
right fielder, number
And we'll see what he
15.
can do here with a pair of runners
Rodrigo
on base and
Cardona.
2 gone here in the 5th.
All right, one time right here, kid.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. White Sox pick up just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 3-1.
Come on, sit
Digging in and looking for
Third baseman,
more,
number 13.
Steve Cook. He's
Steve
1 for 2 in the
Cook.
ball game.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 run on 3 hits.
There you go,
1
left
error
side.
thus far for the White Sox.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Now in the box, Steve Cook starting things for his
Leading off for the
side
White
in the
Sox.
9th as they
Third
face the
baseman,
improbable
Steve
odds of trying to
Cook.
come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
See it, driving, let's go. Right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Guzman moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Dan Straley earns the win, his second. Richie Putnam was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 9 runs.